Hi, I'm Daniel.
And I'm Zach.
And welcome back to our channel and to day two? Day two of Fairy Tales.
Officially day one, I think, of the actual event, but...
Yeah, yesterday was like a registration day where we picked up all of our pins, and you saw last night all the pins that we got from there. Today was actually the first day at the event at Epcot. And, wow. Okay. First of all, we arrived a little before 9 o'clock. And as you'll see on the full video that we do later, there's the normal people waiting for rope drop, but just right to the side of them was a cast member that if you had your if you had your lanyard on, your Fairy Tales lanyard, they let you into the park before everyone else. So we pretty much had an empty Epcot to walk over to Canada.
It's very, very eerie.
Yeah.
Walking through a largely empty theme park.
Yeah. Why are you leaning out so?
I don't know.
Anyway, it was just like this empty theme park there. It was really kind of weird. I'd only ever really seen it that way late at night, like after Illuminations when you're like coming
Trying
back.
to get out.
Yeah. So empty theme park, really cool. We got over to the event, which is, like I said before, right between Canada and the UK. There's a little World Showplace pavilion that's tucked in back there. That's where this event is being held. And we stood in line. We met this absolutely wonderful person whose name I don't know in the line, who told us as we were talking with her, she found out this was our very first pin event, annual event.
Pin event.
Yeah. And when she heard that, she gave us both pins. She gave me a Pluto pin, which is an LE500 I Heart Pluto pin. And you got
She gave me an LE1000. I think it's the Dalmatian Windows of Magic.
Yeah. And
that sold out like that.
Not the new Windows of Magic. This one was a
an
different
older
one.
set.
Yeah, but still, it was. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you.
We saw you later in the day and said hello, but I still don't know your name. So anyway, but thank you so much. All right, so we get into this pin event, and I guess the best way to describe it is this like huge building. And there are queues set up all throughout, and then a stage in the center. So there's like 2 queues over here, and then 3 queues over here, and a stage in between.
And each of these is set up with some sort of pin trading activity.
Mm-hmm.
From what I saw, there were only 2 types.
Yeah, 2 types.
One, you can pick between 4 boxes. You open the box up, and you have 1 minute to trade 2 of your trader pins.
Yes.
For things in the box.
Mm-hmm.
And the other is, it's just a giant pin board.
Just a giant pin board. So there's several lines that have giant pin boards. There's several lines that have, and 3 lines that have the boxes. So one of them's a little bit more random than the other. Like one of them you get to see all the pins. The other ones you get to pick a box and then see what's in there. We did 2 of each.
Believe so.
Yeah, so we did 2 boards and 2 boxes at different lines throughout the day. And for your trouble, you are rewarded with pins that are limited edition, very low limited edition size. We got a bunch of pins, which you'll get to see all of them. But the coolest things is that you have a chance to pull AP pins, which are artist proof pins. So these are pins that are in a very low quantity, that were made before they made the actual pin that it was based off of. So this is the first AP that I pulled, which is a Halloween AP, Princess and the Frog AP. It is a limited edition of 1,000 was the actual run of the pin, but this is the AP. I don't know that you can see it. I'm going to try to catch this in the light here. It says AP on the back of it there. Fun fact. I didn't know that this was an AP pen until we ran into Crazy Kylie later in the day, and
I'll link her channel up there.
Yeah, when I showed it to her, she was like, "Oh, it's an AP." I was like, "Oh, I didn't know that was an AP." What was the?
So, one of my APs one of my APs is this Buzz Lightyear poster. From the new Toy Story set that just came out.
Yeah.
And again, you can't really tell. It's down there in the corner in very tiny stamp that it's an AP.
Yeah, it is. Very tiny, but it's there. And then I got a total of 3 APs. This is my second AP here, which is a Minnie Mouse Halloween pin. Focus, focus, focus. I have to go to where it's trying to focus. There we go. Minnie Mouse pin right here. This one is a limited edition of 1,000 also. Go ahead.
So my second AP.
See where that little dash is. Try to aim for that. There you go.
There we go. Is a Mickey and Pluto spinner.
Mm-hmm.
It does spin. It says, "Look at me" on the back. This one you can actually see the AP better. And I actually just noticed looking at it just now that this is not just an AP, it's a Shanghai Disney AP.
Oh, nice. Yeah, this one is also a Shanghai Disney. These came off of the Pin Partner Trading Research, which we'll talk about in a second. So my final AP, so I got 3, he got 2. This one is Officer
Judy Hopps.
Officer Judy Hopps and Nick. Let me open this here. It's a little notebook thing, but this is an AP. This one was a limited edition of 750, I think. This is super exciting for you guys, I know, as I try to find it. No, I don't know what the limited edition is, but this is the AP version of that. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of other pins of limited edition of very low sizes. I got some 250s.
You got... You say we. You got a bunch of them. I'm not going to say I pulled crap, but I didn't pull hardly any limited editions.
But let's just talk about this just for a second. This event cost $150.
$150 for a standard ticket.
So it costs $150. For your troubles, you get a $25 gift card, so that immediately lowers your price down to $125. You get a welcome pin, which is a flat pin, which would sell in the park. An open edition pin would sell for $10. You get a second day gift or a first day gift pin set, which is a 6-pin set, which are about open edition sizes. That would be about a $60 pin set. And then tomorrow on your final day, you get a goodbye pin set of 4 pins. So you get 11 pins and a gift card. You've pretty much paid, you paid $150 for for 11 pins and a $25 gift card. Everything else is gravy. So it's like going to these boards, I was really just looking for things that I liked, not necessarily trying to get something that was an AP or a PP. So it was very Marie Kondo. It's like if it brought you joy, it was coming off that board. The room got very crowded very quickly, and
they let the best in show people in first, which means we got
to get into a line before anyone else. So we get one free shot. Yeah, one free shot. Yeah. And because, as I showed you yesterday, I had extra pin trading things, we ended up giving those away to people because just doing the 4 and the 2 Disney trading partners was just too much.
What they don't tell you about these events, unless you watch videos, is it's a lot of standing.
A lot of standing. And I mean, we come to Disney every week or 2, and if we were to walk around the World Showcase 6 times...
We'd be fine.
I mean, we do this all the time. Walking is not a problem. It's the standing still, which we normally don't do because we normally have fast passes for things. And if we don't have a fast pass, we just don't do it. So it's like we're not used to just standing still, which is an entirely different group of muscles.
Mm-hmm.
If we were smart, we would have started a month ago just, standing up while we watch TV in the evening and just kind of getting used to standing still and not doing anything. So we're a little bit in pain today.
We can start now for next year.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So the pin trading things were really fun. And yeah, all right. So you wait in line for an hour, but you get to meet people. We met a lot of really cool people today. It's kind of one of those communal events where everyone there really likes pin trading. So it's easy to talk to people about things because they have pins. You see them on your lanyard. You can start talking to people about the pins, or hate it and you see that, or hate it and you see that.
We met. I mean, we had a couple subscribers, a couple viewers come up and say, "Oh, you're the WDW aristocrats."
Yes, it made our day. We actually had lunch with the
Harringtons.
The Harringtons. And I didn't get to meet Stormy Stitch, but you got to meet Stormy Stitch.
Yes.
So yeah, sorry I didn't get to meet you, Stormy Stitch.
Maybe we'll run into her tomorrow.
Possibly. The other thing that happened is there was a scavenger hunt today. So we showed you yesterday the big Pascal scavenger hunt thing. I got yelled at for trying to solve it without doing the proper procedure because it basically was a word jumble. So I was just in line. Oh, well, this is clearly yellow and that means this. And he was yelling at me.
I did not yell.
Anyway, once you solve, actually you didn't even have to solve it. But once you turn in your thing for it.
We probably could have just walked up there.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. They just wanted the tab. So we got this, which is a 6-pin Pascal set. So it's basically Pascal in every color of the rainbow there. These are quite big. These are like an open edition pin set. I don't know if you can tell on the video or not. They're glittery, kind of have glittery backgrounds there. They're very nice.
Do they say the... Now I'm curious.
Oh, we can look at them later. No, these have backers on the back. You have to pull this out and do that stuff. The other thing that happened today is at 3 o'clock, all of the artists, all the pins that made all the artists that made the pins came out and were I don't know if you guys can hear this thumping outside of our door. It's one of those. Last night we were in here and I'm like, who's thumping on our wall outside? I was going to call the front desk until I realized, oh, that's the fireworks at Epcot over there. It's just like illuminations is going off. So if you hear any thumping, that's what that is. The artists were there and they were signing the pins for you. So we got all of our pins signed. This I'll just show you here. This is like an example of them signing. Where am I at? There I am. So this is the Aristocrats. This pin was designed by Alex Mayer. He graciously signed the pin back here for me, as well as signed the back of the pin. So you can see there, he signed the back of the pin. There you are. Where are you? No, don't look at me. Look at the pin. Look at the pin. Oh my God. I'm going to cut this out. Trust me, he signed it. And it was really good. He was a super nice guy. And we talked to all the artists, and they're just so nice. I was kind of surprised to find out that they are just graphic designers that work for marketing.
They're marketing department employees.
I always assumed that they like specialize in pin, but they do the design and then work with people to actually fabricate the pins. And so they do the drawing and stuff, but the 3D elements and stuff. Anyway, super cool. I have a pen of his that I didn't make it into my bag, that I will be talking to him again tomorrow. I'm going to see if he would maybe consent to us interviewing him, because I would love to interview someone who makes pens. That would be awesome. So we're going to see tomorrow if I can.
Worst they can say is no.
Yeah. I mean, it would be for a future video, but yeah, do the thing. Okay. So we've got sorry, this is the weird cramped corners here inside this
hotel room.
I can't talk. God, it's late. Hey, all right. We met Karen from Karen's USA Adventures today. You'll see her on our full video when we do that there. You may even see us on her video because we swapped some filming stuff there. We met Crazy Kylie finally in person today. Said hello to her. We saw but did not meet Ryan from Disney Pin Blog. Saw him from a distance. Have not seen Becca or from Disney Kitty or Beth Lung yet, which I know that both of those are here. Both of them are here. We have not run into them for it. But wow, just a cool day. During all of this mayhem of like trading pins and talking to people and whatnot, on that central stage that we mentioned earlier, they do trivia contests, other little games that they have pre-selected people for. That's the one I'll be doing tomorrow
at 10 a.m.
It frightened me today because one of the questions was how many dolls are in It's a Small World, and someone was like 289, and it's just like oh dear God, I'm out of my league here.
How many tiles are on Spaceship Earth?
11,324. Google it. I'm looking forward tomorrow to this thing. I'm hoping that I don't get asked, what was the one today? Who's Pocahontas' best friend? And I was like, It was Nokomis. I didn't know that.
Or what's Oswald's girlfriend's name?
Prosciutto. No, it's not prosciutto. It's something similar though. What is it?
I don't remember.
Poinsettia, not poinsettia.
Comment down below.
Someone's screaming it at
if
me
you
right
know
now.
what Oswald's
Portentia.
girlfriend.
Portentia. Anyway, all right. So tomorrow we got one more day to do of this. Tomorrow we getting our 4-pin gift, our goodbye gift, our 4-pin gift. Do we have anything else? Some more trading. I'm doing my trivia thing tomorrow. Anything?
There will be footage of that trivia thing.
Oh yes, there'll be footage of me either succeeding or failing at that trivia thing. And of course, we will catch you up on what we did tomorrow. Is there anything else that we did today that I feel like that we should cover here?
We had a wonderful dinner at Sanaa afterwards, but that's not really...
Ate at Sanaa afterwards. All in all, it's been a great event. Oh, we saw previews of the pins. So we have pictures of all the pins coming out for September, October, November, and December, as well as Food and Wine Festival and the Christmas pins and
the Halloween pins.
There's a new set of Little Mermaid 30th anniversary pins that are going to be coming out at D23.
And then re-coming out later with a different backing medal.
But with a different backing medal will be coming out for Gen Pop, those of us here in Florida, in October. So Little Mermaid 30th anniversary pins coming up. So many cool pins coming up. And of course, we will try to slap that all together into some kind of video once we get back to the real world. So yeah, it's a very long day.
It's exhausting.
Exhausting but fun. It was a fun exhausting. Yes. Yeah. So totally looking forward to tomorrow, and then kind of breathing and recouping. There you go. That's a word. Recovering for the day. So if you like what we do here on this channel, give us a thumbs up to let us know that. Also, hit the little subscribe button if you want to. Oh, the air conditioner's about to come on, so I got to tell you really quickly before it gets way too loud in here.
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment. If you want to check us out on the socials, the information's down below in the doobly-doo. And until next time, see you real soon.